And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the Self-Developed YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys are all having an amazing day. Let's get it going. Alright guys, so in this video I believe I titled it, Raise Your Standards. Okay, now, what do I mean by this? Raise your standards, guys, is just raising your standards. That's it. Goodbye. I'm joking. So, raise your standards. Now, particularly as men, guys, alright? You can be a woman as well. You can be old, young, really doesn't matter, but particularly as men, as that's who I predominantly talk to. A lot of times in many situations, you guys are eligible, right? And I'm going to explain what I mean in a second. Myself and you guys, we're all one and the same. You are eligible. In many cases, you are. More times than not, right? You're just not aware of it. To raise your standards. Now, let me give you an example, okay? As you guys are familiar, moving into this condo, I've been here for just over 2 months now. Crossed over 2 months the other day. The first couple months were, it was pretty rough, okay? Whether that was just loud dogs, neighbors, you know, moving in. It wasn't the easiest. Very mentally and emotionally, it was tricky, right? And it is what it is. It's okay. And now, if you guys move into your own place, you understand that obviously rent is a thing. Like, I'm paying a good amount. I'm paying a good amount to live here. It's not free, okay? I am eligible to raise my standards, right? What you guys must understand is a lot of you guys are putting in a certain amount of work in whatever area of your life, your relationships, your fitness, health, business, career, where you live. Dude, like it literally can be anything. And with life, there's an exchange. There always is. This is basic physics. I mean, dude, this is the harder you bounce a ball, the higher it goes. You know, the deeper you plant a tree, the deeper its roots grow, the taller the tree gets, right? The taller a building, the deeper its foundation, the more solid its base has to be, right? If you put in your basement, you are eligible for that tall building. If you've put in your roots, you are eligible for the tall tree. If you've paid rent, you are eligible for a nice place. Do you understand? Raise your standards. You've put in your fucking dues. You've put in your coin. You've put in your roots. You've put in your foundation. If it's not beginning to surface yet, to the extent that you feel is fair, then raise your standards, okay? If you guys are working your 9 to 5, you know, I just had a client call with this. If you guys are working your 9 to 5 and you feel you're putting in a good amount of work, man, you're working harder than the people around you, and you're not getting that paycheck, raise your fucking standards. If you're putting in a really good amount of work, just making sure we're recording, man. I always get a hard, I know I record at the beginning of the video, but for some reason, I'm like, what if I'm not? In your relationship, a lot of you guys are putting in a good amount of work, right? And you feel it's not being reciprocated. Raise your standards. A lot of you guys are paying quite a bit for rent, and you got loud fucking neighbors. Raise your standards. Voice crack. You know that annoying situation above that I talked to you guys about? It's gone. Moved out. KO. Game over. Because I raised my fucking standards. You understand? You have power. It's time for you guys to cash in your check. It's time to see the other side of the coin is essentially what I'm saying. So that's kind of it, guys. To finish this video, a lot of you guys have put in X amount of work and are not seeing the exchange. You're not seeing the exchange because you are not raising your standard. Your standard is still baseline, right? Guys, no one's going to give you shit. No one's going to give you anything for free. If you don't demand certain things, no one's going to give you shit. Why would they? Why would I? It's like kids at a lunch table. Why would I give, as the cafeteria lady, why would I give you more food if you are not requiring more food? Doesn't make sense. No one just comes around and hands you free. It doesn't make sense. The cafeteria lady gives you more food when you go up and say, yo, I'm still hungry. Right? Now, maybe you have to pay, right? So maybe you are not eligible. Maybe there is still the give you have to give. This is life, though, and this is why I said you can only be eligible to raise your standard once you have first put in your foundation, right? So as an example, if I don't pay rent here, let's just say I for whatever reason, I got in here for free and I don't pay. I am not eligible to say shit. Hell, I'm not eligible to even be here. Does that make sense? If you haven't put in any work in the relationship, in the business, you are the furthest away from being eligible to require anything, right? Does that make sense? So you first got to put in your dues. But if you guys have put in your dues in any area of life and you still feel that it's not fair, raise your fucking standards. Raise them. Because the cafeteria lady ain't fucking gonna give you shit for free. Doesn't make sense. You know who she gives it to? The people who get up and ask for more. Because that just makes sense. You would do the same thing. So that's it, guys. Try it out. Ask for more. You have power. They're fucking gone. An entire fucking family, I think it was a couple with their dog, knock on wood, and I wish them the best. I wasn't being too mean. Adios. They're gone. I exercised that. I said, buddy, I put in my dues here. I paid X amount. I don't tolerate this shit. It's not why I fucking moved here. KO. Game over. Don't be arrogant. Don't exercise this right when you haven't put in your dues, but do it for your greater good. Okay? Do it for everyone's greater good. Do it because you deserve it. You're eligible. Okay? That's it. Much love. I wish you guys all the best. Let's keep crushing it. I appreciate you guys. Love you all. And sending good vibes your way. That is it. Thank you guys. Have an amazing day. If you guys enjoyed it, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and you guys know the plugs down below. One-on-one coaching, group coaching, and the course. All there if you guys want to work with me at completely transforming your lives. I'm sorry, there's a guy outside. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's dancing. That's it. Much love, guys. Till then, peace.